Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Lad for Set Play Gaming, and this is the FIFA 23 Stevenage Career Mode. It's the Road to Glory with Aidy Boothroyd, episode 36. Now you'll notice that I'm not on camera. That's because today we're doing a season review and squad report for the players, and it just means that we have to see everything on the screen. If you missed the trophy lift, if you missed all the celebrations, go back and have a look, and we'll also be showing you the League 2 table that was in the last episode. So if you missed out on that, make sure that you click the link in the description and have a look, because that won't be included in the season review, having already covered it in the last episode. So if you want to pause the video at this point and go back and watch that first, go back and watch episode 35 first before watching this one, and then this one will make a little bit more sense. I'm going to wrap things up, and then obviously episode 37 should be pre-season. I hope you're enjoying the series, and I hope you enjoy all this information. Let's get into it. So here we go, the Season 1 squad reports, and keep in mind the players that went back to the parent club early, I didn't get their stats page, so I'm just showing you the scout page, and I'll tell you what their contributions were through the mic. So Aaron Chapman, he has a +1 to 63, and he had 32 appearances, 14 clean sheets, an average rating of 6.9. And then Ashby Hammond, 11 appearances, 3 clean sheets, an average rating of 7.2, returned to Fulham, replaced by Lewis Thomas on loan from Forest Green Rovers. He went up to 62 overall, 11 appearances, 4 clean sheets, average rating of 6.9. Left wing back Max Clark, he went up by 2 to 66, 38 appearances, 8 assists, 18 clean sheets, and an average rating of 7.3. Saxon Early, he had 12 appearances, 2 assists, 3 clean sheets, an average rating of 6.9, returned to Norwich. And then replaced by Slater from Preston, he had 8 appearances and an average rating of 6.6. No contributions, but a growth to 57. On to James Wilden, up 4 to 66, 36 appearances, 2 goals, 11 assists, 15 clean sheets, an average rating of 7.6. Kane Smith up by 1 to 63, 19 appearances, 3 assists, 6 clean sheets, and a yellow card, an average rating of 7.1. Piagiani up by 1 to 64, 44 appearances, 20 clean sheets, 4 yellow cards, an average rating of 7.2. Sweeney up by 2 to 64, 40 appearances, 16 clean sheets, 3 yellows, and an average rating of 7.1. And then Terence Van affected by injury, only 27 appearances but 1 goal, 1 assist, 12 clean sheets, 1 yellow, 1 red, an average rating of 7.2. And then Mazida Gumbo, 36 appearances, 1 goal, 8 clean sheets, 2 yellows, 1 red, average rating of 7.1, and a growth +4 to 63. Faulkner +3 to 60, 20 appearances, no goals, no assists, 6 clean sheets, no yellows, no reds, average rating 6.9. And Bostwick is a -4 down to 58, but 32 appearances, 2 goals, 3 assists, 3 clean sheets, 1 yellow, average rating of 6.7. Into midfield, Jake Taylor, a +1 to 63, 40 appearances, 1 goal, 5 assists, 16 clean sheets, 4 yellows, average rating of 7. Alex Gilby is +1 to 65, 38 appearances, 11 goals, 12 assists, 16 clean sheets, 2 yellows, and an average rating of 7. On to Reeves, +1 to 62, 38 appearances, 6 goals, 6 assists, 14 clean sheets, average rating of 6.8. On to Campbell, he left to go back to Aberdeen, 20 appearances, 2 goals, 2 assists, 5 clean sheets, average rating 6.4. And then Arthur Reed is +4 to 63. He had 20 appearances, 2 goals, 4 assists, 4 clean sheets, also an average rating of 6.4. Robbie Dotts, +2 to 65, 20 appearances, 8 goals, 9 assists, 10 clean sheets, average rating of 6.8. Remember, he was affected by injury. And then Sam Tanubu, +4 to 54, 23 appearances, no goals, 1 assist, 2 clean sheets, average rating of 6.5. And Dylan Kadji, +1 to 57, 11 appearances, 1 clean sheet, and an average rating of 6.2, mostly used off the bench. Luke Marriott, a +2 to 56, 8 appearances, 2 assists, and an average rating of 6.3, also just mainly a body, a bench player. On to Luke Norris, probably one of the stars of the season, +1 to 64, 43 appearances, 24 goals, 12 assists, 20 clean sheets, average rating 7.3. Danny Rose, +1 to 61, 36 appearances, 11 goals, 9 assists, 9 clean sheets, average rating 6.7. David Amu, 20 appearances, 10 goals, 3 assists, 4 clean sheets, an average rating of 6.9. And then our superstar forward who we sold to Bristol City, Elliot List, he had 21 appearances, 16 goals, 4 assists, 5 clean sheets, and an average rating of 7. And then on to Jamie Reid, he had 14 appearances, 5 goals, 2 assists, 6 clean sheets, average rating of 6.8. This guy was decimated with an ACL and -3 to 57. And then his replacement who came in mid-season, Miles Leyburn, 6 appearances, 9 goals, 1 clean sheet, average rating 7.4, he broke his toe. And then finally Jordan Roberts we sold to, moved on to Barrow, 4 appearances, 1 goal, 1 assist, an average rating of 6.5. So now you've seen the statistics, we're going to move on to the season review for the teams. So see how we get. Alright, so on to the competition season review. As I mentioned at the beginning, at the top of the episode, the League 2 stuff is in episode 35, which you will find in the playlist. The link is in the description below. Just navigate to that to check it out. We'll begin with League 1. Barnsley won this by 3 points over Sheffield Wednesday, who finished in the automatic promotion spot, making up those playoff places: Portsmouth, Peterborough, Ipswich and MK Dons, and obviously the winner of that will go into the Championship. Into the mid-table, you can see some of the expected teams here from League 1, although I would have thought that Bolton might have finished a little bit higher. You can see Forest Green and Plymouth just outside the bottom part of League 1's table. Making up those relegation places going down to League 2, Cambridge, Bristol Rovers, Morecambe and Cheltenham all get relegated to League 2, and we'll obviously be replacing one of those teams next season. Into the Championship, this was settled again by 3 points by Sheffield United in first, Watford finishing in the second spot on 94 points, and then Burnley, Norwich, Coventry and Reading making up the playoff places again for a spot in the Premier League. Into mid-table, some of the teams you'd expect to see, and see that our rivals Luton Town are in 13th spot, so they must have a pretty decent squad, and West Brom in the mire in 16th. Then into the bottom half, you can see Blackpool just outside the relegation zone, going down into League 1. We'll see these guys, Cardiff, Rotherham and Wigan next season in League 1, so we're going to have a good team in order to compete with them. Into the Premier League, this was settled by Manchester City, but not by points difference, by goal difference. You can see that Manchester United went toe-to-toe, the exact same record, but City won by goal difference. Spurs, Chelsea, West Ham finishing in the top 5. In mid-table, you probably expect to see those teams. There's no real surprises there. Leicester, Everton, Fulham, Aston Villa in the mid-table area. And then in the relegation spots, Leeds, Southampton and Bournemouth all relegated down to the Championship. It's a miserable season for Bournemouth as 73 conceded and a minus of 41. Forest just about stayed up, along with Crystal Palace as well. And the winner of the FA Cup this year is Manchester City, a 2-1 win over Everton at Wembley. It's a good win, so 2 trophies for Manchester City. Moving on to the Carabao Cup, that was also won by Manchester City with a 2-1 win over Manchester United. So 3 trophies now for Manchester City this season. And going on to the Papa John's Trophy, not won by Manchester City, won by Charlton Athletic. They won against Ipswich 3-2. Hopefully that's a trophy we can aim for next season. And then the winner, blimey, of the Champions League, Manchester City, with a quadruple. a historic quadruple 3-1 over Dortmund in the final. And the Europa League was settled by Inter Milan with a 1-0 win over Trabzonspor. Bit of a surprise to see them in the final. I don't know how good their team is. And the Europa Conference League was won by Nice with a 2-1 win over Villarreal. And again, not sure how good those sides are. It's been a while since I've looked at them. On to the UEFA Super Cup, settled in the end on penalties 5-4. Real Madrid beat Eintracht Frankfurt on penalties after drawing the game 1-1. And now to the final part of the review. The board are very happy with the performance from the financial objective. We managed to retain 640,000 unspent allocated funds. Now for ourselves, we ended the season as the champions of League 2, and then the FA Cup and Carabao Cup, we could only make it to round 3. In the Papa John's Trophy, we did make it through the group stage but eliminated in round 2, and in the group stage of the Continental Shield, which was pre-season. Hopefully we can aim to do better in the Papa John's Trophy next season. And just to review here, the board is delighted with our performance as Aidy Boothroyd as manager so far, getting the best out of the players, and hopefully both on and off the field we can continue that success into Season 2. Alright lads, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the episode. We'll go over the season review and the stats for the players. It's always fun to do. When we come back, we're going to be looking at the tournament. We've been invited to Portugal to take part in a tournament. Be a good opportunity for Aidy Boothroyd to do some assessment before the Season 2 proper gets underway and do some transfers. So join me in 2 days. This is our lad for Set Play Gaming.